Hi, Chase Ames with the Ames Team Realty here in St. George, here to give you your real estate market update for the month of May 2025. Let's jump into the report and see what happened for sales in April here in Washington County. So, as far as sold and closed listings go, there are 393 compared to 387 in April of last year. So, actually, about a 2% increase in closings. Now, it did slow down a little bit in the high end range between $1 to $3 million. So, between 1 and 2 million, there were 40 closings compared to 52 last year. So, about a 23% decrease. And then for $2 to $3 million closings, there were two last year, excuse me, two this year compared to 9 last year. So about a 77, 78% decrease in that really, really high-end luxury range. Now, for pending listings, these are properties that have new accepted offers last month. There were 415 compared to 444 in April of last year. So we did see a little bit of a decrease for new pendings, but yes, it slowed down compared to last year, but that's really because last April in 2024 was just bonkers with tons and tons of properties pending. It's still a great April this year. Last year it's happened to be a little bit better, but there's a ton of property movement right now. And overall for the year, we're still up. We're up about 1% for new pending listings for the year. For active listings on market, there are 1,772 compared to about 1,295 this time last year. So about 37% increase in inventory. But again, that's not because homes aren't selling. That's just because there's so many new listings coming up for sale. So for new listings, there were 609 that came up in April compared to 589 that came up in April of last year. So about a 3% increase, and overall for the year, about a 16% increase on new listings that have come to market. So the real estate market really is quite strong. There's no guarantees of what's going to be happening. It seems like since 2020, there's been some new trends that have kind of broken any trends, meaning COVID came around, nobody was really expecting tariffs. There's probably going to be some things coming up in the future that nobody's really planning on right now. So there's no guarantees with this. My advice to you is if you're looking to consider buying or selling, now's a really good time. If you don't want to buy or sell, then don't buy or sell. But if you're considering it wouldn't be a bad idea to move forward, whether it's buying or selling right now. Because the thing we hear most often from buyers or sellers is that they wish they would have done it sooner. And we hear that far, far more often than we hear from buyers or sellers going, I wish I waited until now to do it. So most of them regret not doing something sooner. If we can help you with anything in regards to real estate, the Ames team would love to do that. Give us a call, and we look forward to speaking with you soon.